And that's the third of 6 preliminaries. And now moving on to heat number 4, the list of all the participating schools. University of Connecticut getting outdoors, South Plains, Tarleton State, Augustana, Grambling there in lane number 8.
And that last race was the fastest time so far recorded, 3:07.82. And I can hear my colleague asking a question in the background. I will answer it for you. There's also an invitational race for the men. That's why we're not seeing the big teams, the big names, the ones where we're going to see lots of 3:04s and 5s and maybe better. Texas A&M just setting the collegiate indoor record under 3:03 a couple of weeks ago at the NCAA Championships in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Be interesting to see what they're capable of doing in this very ideal weather.
Texas A&M at the NCAA Indoor Championships, running indoors, averaged 45.7 seconds per man, with a less than top shape Dion Lindor running.
Correct.
So these teams trying to qualify for the university division tomorrow, and then there'll be the invitational. Baylor will be there, Florida, Texas. And we'll have that for you as well when we come on the air at 1 o'clock tomorrow Central Time. Underway here, this is the 4th heat. Houston Baptist, Sam Houston State, South Plains, a community college in the middle of the track. And again, a really strong community college program producing some elite runners onto the university level once they've gone through the community college training program there.
Welcome to South Plains, everybody.
Yeah,
You're
South
from the
Plains.
north, look what we can do.
South Plains in the middle of the track, UConn inside of them. And the bright orange South Plains will pass the baton first with a very comfortable lead, but they're running against the clock. They're going to be running by themselves.
These guys may well have the fastest time that is recorded among these heats. They are that good. Year after year, they recruit and they get top athletes, sometimes from the Caribbean, sometimes American, and it is a very focused, disciplined, hardworking program, and the goal, of course, is to try and get a full scholarship to some college that would like them to run for them, and this has gone on for decades.
South Plains again running by themselves, followed by UConn, Sam Houston State, Tarleton, and Grambling there as well. But now it's just entirely up to what is South Plains going to run. 2 more heats to come.
Devontae Lacey for South Plains running a very strong second leg.
They've averaged 46.5 so far per person on the first 2 legs, and very possibly the anchors even quicker. I've seen times in the junior college results, Paul, where they will run and perform so well at the JUCO championships that they will win by 30 and 40 and 45 points over anybody else. South Plains is so good.
Followed by UConn, Sam Houston State, and Grambling trying to make a move up into the pack. But once again, you can see it in the opening leg that South Plains was going to be the class of this particular heat. Sam Houston State there in their distinctive bright orange. South Plains going to put up an interesting time here.
That was Jamad Muse, the freshman from South Plains, who ran that excellent third leg and continued to expand the lead. It's got to be 40 meters now.
Clemson ran 3:07.87 in the previous heat.
And that was the fastest, correct?
3:07.82 is the fastest time.
Yep.
And for South Plains, I couldn't read the bib that well. The number I have doesn't exist on our sheet, and they entered 7 people that they could pick from.
Does that speak about the depth?
Yeah,
kind of.
So South Plains going to win this. So let's take a look at the time.
Tying up a bit at the end.
Yeah, a little bit. 3:08.75, and Sam Houston State coming in second. And so we'll see if Sam Houston State, when we get the official results, we can certainly confirm that South Plains will have moved on, and deservedly so. A very strong performance. Their time.
I'm betting that there's another guy that they're holding back for the final.
Maybe so. Yeah, maybe so. South Plains wins it in 3:08.7. Back to wind things up of the morning session of our coverage here in the Nike Texas Relays. 2 more heats to go, and 4x400 on a perfect day in Austin.